Hey guys, welcome to my Jump to Run vlog. I want to give you guys my first vlog of the 2015 and my first Polar Hero run experience vlog. I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often this year. I really want to take the chance to record and kind of voice my experiences over the next big year. It's 2015, it's February 6th. I've already experienced my first ever obstacle course and I can't wait to review it. I can't wait to start training for my next one. I've come such a long way and experienced so many crazy things over the last year, 2 years of even starting all my fitness that I can't wait to really see what the next year, has to offer. So I'm going to start. So like I said, today's February 6th. I want to talk about my first obstacle course race that I've ever done, my first OCR. A lot of you will see that in my blogs and kind of see it when I post with pictures with the hashtag. It honestly just means obstacle course race. So, and it started back last year when my friend and local trainer in training kind of got me involved in, I want to say, high intense workouts. I didn't really know how to train or how to get ready for any type of obstacle course. I didn't even know what it was. I had first heard of Spartan last year when Jamie had gotten involved with them and really got going and got everybody hyped up about these obstacle races. And a couple of our friends actually went ahead and did them with him, and I was too chicken to do it. I didn't think I was ready. I was right, I really wouldn't have been ready, but I went ahead and I started training. Jamie got us connected with this obstacle course called Polar Hero, and a couple of friends of ours signed up. And when we first signed up, we thought we were crazy, and hot damn, we were crazy. We went ahead and we started training right away. I think we started training in, my goodness, November, I think, is when I really started tracking my progress. So like halfway through November, I signed up to the gym. I signed up to Anytime Fitness. I scrapped my membership at Good Life and I went head on right into training at Anytime Fitness. That is for a completely other discussion because I am 100% happy with my changeover. So long, Good Life. Hello, Anytime Fitness. You are the most amazing gym in the world. So I started training, and I started training with Tanya about 3 times a week, as many as like 5 or 6 times, depending on the week. And it was crazy. I started learning how to work the machines. I started learning the best way to work with weights, dumbbells, doing deadlifts, working at a high intense interval training. I started learning all of this stuff at the gym, and it helped. I started getting muscle mass. I started controlling how to do certain machines. I saw progress, which was my biggest thing. I went from lifting 5 or 10 pound dumbbells to a week before Polar Hero doing, bicep curls with 20 pounds, which I never thought was possible. And I'm sure if somebody's watching this going, oh, 20 pounds, that's no big deal. To me, starting with 5 pounds, 10 pounds, that was a big deal. Like, when I was able to go to my buddy's house and curl a 25-pound dumbbell, I was like, yeah, I'm the strongest girl ever. Yeah, no, not really, but it was progress, and it was an accomplishment that I didn't think I was going to have. And Polar Hero was making me realize that, I could do this. If I train and I put my mind to something, I can do it. And it was perfect. So I kept going. And, December hit, Christmas hit, and it was like, okay, wow, we're a month away, like New Year's Eve is here, and we're literally a month away from Polar Hero. Polar Hero was January 31st. Of 2015, and Tanya and I were freaking out. Now we're like, okay, oh my god, like, we're a month away, let's get this training going. So we hit it really hard. We upped our training, we did a different program, we kept going, we were at the gym at least 3 times a week. We were training on the weekends. 2 weeks before Polar Hero, I think January 17th was when we did a test run. We did it with Titanium Obstacle Gym here in Ottawa, and I 3.8 kilometers, and I finished it in 73 minutes, and that was like, I don't know, 10 obstacles, and I was exhausted, and it was minus 20 weather when we walked outside. It was cold, it was early in the morning, and I finished it, but I wasn't proud of myself. I finished it and I was like, okay, so that took me 73 minutes. This obstacle course is going to take me 2 hours to finish. Like, what the heck? Oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? Honestly. I started rock climbing with Tanya earlier in January, and I didn't think it was going to be really, I shouldn't say good training. I knew it was going to be good training, but I didn't think it was going to actually contribute to any type of training for Polar Hero. I was just doing it for fun and maybe building some of my upper body strength. But I am extremely happy that I actually started doing it and getting it involved in rock climbing, because not only could I do some of the obstacles I didn't think I could have accomplished without it now, I'm excited to continue training at the rock climbing gym, traverse some of the walls in Spartan, and conquer some walls and other crazy things in July. So a week before Polar Hero started, we were super excited, and we were worried. So we started running a lot more. We did a couple of outdoor events. We did some skating. We did some really I wouldn't say high intense, but we did a lot of cardio at the gym the last week before Polar Hero, and a couple of days before Polar Hero, I went, okay, we need to go out in the cold and we need to run 5 kilometers. And we did it. And it was cold. It was bloody cold. So I had counted down the days to Polar Hero. I started at I think 18 days to go, and then I had done a day. Each day I'd posted a photo, a countdown to it. Some of them were weather related. And considering you can't really track the weather more than 2 weeks away, the historical average was, I don't know, 4 degrees, minus 4 degrees, and I was like, I could do that. Minus 4 degrees, that would be cool. Nope. It actually was minus 32, I think it was, with the wind chill when we left the pavilion. And it was about minus 20 by the time we got back. And it was cold. It was really cold. So the Polar Hero, we had signed up for the time at 10 a.m. as a run start. So we were to be there an hour early, get stretched up, get hyped, get ready, get our toques, get our t-shirts, and just let's do it. So there we were. We went ahead. And we ran out the front door the front or back door. We ran out the back door of the pavilion. We ran through some forest area, came around, and came to our first obstacle. 5 walls. 5 about 3 or 4 foot high walls to jump over. Oh my goodness. It started. That's kind of when it hit me. Running in the snow, yeah, it's okay. My endurance is still a little low, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to run the whole thing, but I hit those walls and I was like, oh my God, I've never jumped over a wall before. Okay, let's do it. Got over the first one. Okay, it's not as awkward as I thought it was. I'm still a bigger girl, so getting over the walls was just a little bit more difficult than your average Joe who can Jamie fly right over the wall. Second wall, we're cool. Third, okay, it's getting a little bit more difficult. Fourth, I got over. Jamie was there to help me. Fifth, I almost fell over the wall because I was just like, okay, I'm done. Over. And more running. Let's go. Okay. So we kept running. And then we went under some netting. And by under, I mean crawl, not even on your hands and legs. You had to army crawl under this netting. Okay, let's keep running. In and out of trees, back onto the sidewalk, to the other side of the TD place, came around the corner, ran up a little bit, and went, oh look, our next obstacle. To carry a 20-pound stone up a 10-foot hill in the deep, deep snow and slide on her bum down. Ah, crap. Okay, that's cool. That hurt. Because now you're sliding down on, like, I'd say dirt and stones and really cold, icy earth. And it hurt. It hurt a lot, but that's okay. I got it. We're good. And more running. And we came around the other end of the TD place, and there were some balance beams. That's cool. Then we went through the skate park. It was a matter of going up and down some skate ramps over the railings. We had to use some of the jungle gyms. We went up some cargo netting. We were about 10 feet in the air, traversing along this cargo netting for about 30 feet. And then you had to go down in between and then back up again and then over the cargo netting again and back down into the hole. And back around the skate park, up another ramp, over the railing, and back down again and out into the field. Oh, holy crap. That took a lot out of me. I was quite exhausted, and by that point, one of our teammates had an injury. She hurt her knee on one of the ramps, and she was hurting. She was hurting. So we slowed it down a little bit, and we climbed over some walls. Did some high knees because I couldn't climb over a wall. Missed the target. We had to throw a tennis ball through a hole that was about 30 feet away, 40, 50, 100 feet away. I don't know. And I missed that. So, more high knees. And then we climbed the side of TD Place, the big, gigantic hill. But it wasn't just a 10-foot hill. It was like a 10-foot, 20-foot hill, and then walk along another 10-foot hill, and we'll walk along, and then around, and into the building. And this is where everything becomes a blur, because now I can't remember exactly how things went, but I know we went up about three stories, and then we pulled a tire up a story or two, and then we went downstairs and under things and over things and through a spider web, and what else did we do? We jumped over garbage bins, and we had to remember a code, and we had to come down some stairs, and some of it was really icy, so that was like another obstacle in itself. A lot of it was snow covered in ice from just the elements coming into the stadium, and I guess they just didn't think it was, needed to put some salt down. We came down some ramps somewhere, and we're up and down and under things. We came into the open football field, and we got to climb under a Jeep, and once again it was on your elbows, army crawl under the Jeep, which is actually quite cool. And that was actually sponsored by Dead End, another race that is part of this obstacle race, kind of like a bigger obstacle course race in the area, which is pretty cool to look into. Yeah, it was crazy. We went over another wall, we went through some gladiators, we did the Spartan spear throw, and we went up a few ramps. And that's actually when there was an injury on another runner. She slipped and fell on the ice, and so we had some of the authorities kind of going, oh, you know, guys, slow down, watch for the ice. Like I said, the ice was an obstacle. We didn't have a choice. So, yeah, we went up into the other side of the stadium. There was a 25-pound sandbag that you had to run down the stairs and run back up with. And then you had to go do it again without the sandbag, and then you did some burpees and some ball squats, and you did push-ups, and then you went tobogganing, and then you went through some spider ropes, and you traversed down something else. I'm sure there was a couple of obstacles I'm not thinking about, but nevertheless, you came back into the pavilion, you climbed a rope, you did the platinum rig, and then you jumped onto a 10-foot reverse wall. and boy was that wall hard. I got thrown over it by my friends, but I finished the race. I finished it in an hour and 44 minutes. And I'm proud of myself that I was able to finish it. And I'm so happy I was able to finish it with friends. So that's my review. That's all the obstacles I can think about and all the crazy things that we did. Climbing under the Jeep, you know, going through some spider webs, doing some toboggan rides and running back up the hill. There was a lot of running, there was a lot of hills, and there were a lot of walls. And the weather didn't stop us. Minus 35-degree weather on this obstacle race, and we still did it. Thank you to TD Place for hosting such a crazy event. Thank you to Polar Hero for coming to Ottawa for the first time and letting me do my first OCR with you guys. It was a lot of fun, and I'm not too sure I'm going to do it again, but I'm sure I can change my mind on a split second next year in the fall and decide, hey, Polar Hero for a second year. But we'll see then. So there's my review. I hope you guys like it. I'm going to attach some of the photos, and I will see you next time. My next obstacle course is in July. I'm sure I'll be talking about something else before then. But if you ever have any questions about OCRs or even doing a Spartan, we are offering Spartan signups with us. We have a team called Capital Spartans, and we have a 10% off code. So if you're interested, leave a comment below. I will reply to you. And like this video if you liked my Polar Hero review. Click like to my page. I would love some subscribers, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!